I don't chase dreams, I live them. But sometimes even when it's got demons, Dally. I paid the price, I rolled the dice. From motel nights to first class flights. Success look good, champagne so cold. But you ain't seen the stories that I never told. Big smile, big check, still feel small. Even the king got an answer when the shadows call. Yeah, I ball, but I bruised too. I built the castle, but slept in the booth too. Tell the DJ, spin it till the speakers break. Tell the bartender, pour till I fade. Tonight ain't just a party, it's a barricade. Cause I'm dancing just to keep the pain away. I'm a diamond under pressure, dressed in fire.
Good morning. Good morning. It is 10:02. I just wanted to give you all a quick update. We are going to get started in about 10 minutes. So please make sure that you call your people. You let them know where you're sitting so that they can find you. There is still room upstairs. We will close the doors for seating when the processional starts. So we've got about 10 minutes. Also, if there are folks who couldn't be with us today, let them know that if they log on to www.JRLADetroit.com, we are live streaming graduation and they can watch it from there. I'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
Check 1, 2.
The Honda CR-V Hybrid gives you more than the Cherokee Hybrid. More miles. CR-V Hybrids get more miles per gallon.
Check 1, 2. Hey, hey. Mic check.
And more available in stock with an affordable starting MSRP. Search your local Honda dealer now.
your mind. Please tell me this a lie. I'm not your girl. Tell me, have I reached out? Have I called you or showed up? Been doing nothing, cause I'm not so obsessed with the idea of being.
Check, check, check. Okay.
And now you're calling me, you're telling me you wanna try again as if I hadn't been the one to leave you. Tell me, how could you think I believe your words when you put my friends right one time after the other? I know you don't have a brain for pattern recognition, but baby, know your shit made with it for collection. I'm not your girl no more. Why you so obsessed with the idea of being seen with me, oh baby? Don't you think you should reevaluate? So creative when you write your scripts, yeah.
Improv, no theatrics. Just head the ball. With your head! You're not even listening to me. None of these players listen to me, okay? We need to control this somehow. These players are doing whatever they want all the time.
It's taking so long, honestly. What's the problem?
Boots on the floor, dirt on the shine, honeycomb holler like bulls in the pine. Stomp, stomp the rhythm, let it ride the line. Got the fire in my chest and the stars in my spine. Oh, we ain't here to lose no sleep. Feel that beat is running deep.
So we gonna go.
Kick it hard, make the ceiling leave. We stomp the stars, break the sky, turn it up. Don't ask why. We're wild hearts, we're born to fly. Stomp, stomp the stars tonight. Rims on a truck, gleam like gold. Rapping sharp, let the story be told. She's singing high while I'm spitting bold. The moon's on fire, but the night's still cold.
Hold the bass, hits like a thunder roll. Let it burn straight to your soul. Lose control, that's the only goal.
We stomp the stars, break the sky, turn it up. Don't ask why. We're wild hearts, we're born to fly. Stomp, stomp the stars tonight. We stomp the stars, break the sky, turn it up. Don't ask why. We're wild hearts, we're born to fly. Stomp, stomp the stars tonight.
Standing front to back.
Oh yeah, we got y'all can be there. But I love your idea.
Please, also, like, make sure that they know. And then take a picture of it. Yeah, I don't care if they get 2026 in, they gotta get each other.
over here.
Families, please stand and await the graduates. Can you hear me? Families, please stand and await the graduates.
So, I heard a rumor that Black excellence was happening here today. And I just want everyone to think about something. One of the more memorable things that can happen in a family is graduating a son, a daughter, a niece, a nephew. So, again, I just want to make sure that we're honoring our JRLA JRLA graduates today. And this is when you know it's real, right? When y'all walked in, Channel 2 wasn't here. Channel 4's not here. Channel 7's not here. Your favorite streaming platform is not here. You know why? Because we celebrating black excellence. Look at these young people. Look at them. I want y'all to love on them like y'all love on the Tigers, the Red Wings, the Pistons. I want y'all to love on them like y'all love on Michigan. Love on them. Give it up for them. But also before I turn it over to our amazing leader, I just wanted to have our scholars do something that's very important. I want each of you to turn around and I want y'all to applaud y'all guardians that was dropping y'all off from school, wiping y'all butt when y'all was little, listening to you cry when you couldn't pass a test, putting you to sleep when you was trying to take your SAT, making sure that you had something to eat before you went to school, going to your games. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Because this is the real Detroit. This is the real Detroit. Fly, smart, excellent. We got lingo. We got game. We got flavor. And also it's our turn. And it's just a perfect day to boss up. So I appreciate you guys. And it was my goal to get you hyped. Thank you, Jasmine.
Good morning. Oh, I don't know, y'all. Good morning. All right, folks, we're going to get the program started. So I need us to bring it in. All right. Families, advocates, guardians, friends, scholars, I'm going to ask you one more time to stand and help me welcome Carlin Abner Jr., who's going to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Please be seated. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Carlin Abner Jr. All right, y'all ready to graduate these kids? Okay. All right, I get it. I get it. All right. I wrote a speech. I'm not gonna cry. Don't do that. No, I'm not. Here we go. Good morning. Is my favorite class in the building? Oops, sorry. I forgot to edit this. I used the same speech from last year, y'all. Sorry. Let me start over. Sorry. Thought I took that out. Good morning, families, friends, supporters, donors, advocates, and graduates of Jalen Rose Leadership Academy, class of 2026. I prepared a speech in the only way I know how. I asked folks to share their most precious and memorable memories with you all, and I've prepared a roast of the class of 2026. Because honestly, that's how I would define our relationship. So this morning, for the last time, I'm going to address this class, my class. This morning, I stand before you as a proud principal, a proud educator, and a woman who has survived the last 2 years with this class. And honestly, that deserves its own diploma. Class of 2026, y'all have put me through things. Some graduating classes leave behind memories. Y'all left behind Dean's List referrals. 483 this year alone. Oh, okay. 43 in-school suspensions, 292 detentions, 15 out-of-school suspensions. What'd you say, Raven? Oh, sorry. That was just Amari Pulley's Q1 report. My bad. Sorry. I thought I gathered the right data. I'm sorry. My bad. I had really thought this was, sorry. I knew that this speech was going to be difficult because there are 77 of you, and every single one of you has done something that has made me stare into the distance and question my career choices. For example, there are students in this graduating class who spent 2 years trying to convince me that they were frequent hallway roamers because they really had to use the bathroom. Like all the time, for 2 years. Until one of them locked himself in the bathroom accidentally after trying to find peace and quiet for a number. What'd you say, Dakari? Sorry. Let me get back to my speech. Where was I? Oh, the sleepers. Y'all know who y'all are. Every week, I could walk into a class and see somebody knocked out before first period even started. Like, sir, you just got here. You haven't even done anything yet, and the bell rang 37 seconds ago. Speece, can you nudge Carlin, Joseph Henderson, and Lamero? They about to miss the good part. Lamero, get up. Call him out. Oh, sorry, wait 1 second. I just got word that Ricky, Trayvon, and Amari just pulled up. Y'all, we might have to restart this speech. I don't want them to miss anything. And let's talk about the AirPods and the Beats. Y'all, the class of 2026 treated AirPods the way normal people treat oxygen. Last year, every day, somebody was in my office. Miss Jasmine, somebody stole my AirPods. Can you check the camera for my Beats? Somebody took them. No, they didn't. You lost them again. Unless you put them in your mouth in an act of defiance because you refuse to turn them over. Who did that? Nobody. Nobody. Just hypothetical situations I made up in my mind, right, Xavier Lockhart? Right? Totally made up, huh? And then there were the relationships, child, the relationships. I watched some of y'all break up, get back together, break up again, get back together again, and then sit next to each other at lunch, acting like absolutely nothing happened. And that was one day. Some of these couples changed relationship statuses more frequently than we change bulletin boards. And I stopped keeping track. At one point, I wasn't even sure who was dating who anymore. I needed a flow chart. Like, Olivia, we good today? Jayla, y'all good? Y'all, okay, I didn't know. I just wanted to know. And parents, let me tell you something. The class of 2026 is so dramatic. The smallest inconvenience would happen, and suddenly I was listening to a story that sounded like a Netflix documentary. Somebody looked at somebody unfollowed somebody posted a song lyric, now we holding a mediation session. I've sat through conflicts that started because of a side eye. A side eye. Stop side-eyeing me, Dakaya. I'm not even talking about you, girl. And see, Chloe, I didn't even mention the microwave. Oh, my bad. Michaela, speaking of microwaves, remember when you planned on eating Wendy's for lunch that one time? No, I know the microwave situation between Chloe and Amar. I was talking about last year with the Wendy's in the microwave, Michaela. See, y'all telling on yourselves. I ain't even planning to say none of that. Sorry, I don't really know any of this. These are all hypothetical situations. I'm not sure. But despite all of that, this class has personality. A lot of personality. Enough personality for 3 graduating classes. Y'all gave me petitions, right, Jordan? Y'all gave me emails encouraging me to quit. Then you harassed me every morning in my office because you love me. Ain't that right, Christian? I know it. You gave us mysterious backpacks, right, Will? With the bags, inside the bags, inside the bags. Wow, you got all these bags. You gave us missing keys. Don't cover your mouth, Jayla. And then I paid for an emergency replacement key just for you to find him in Naima's backpack. Like, y'all gave us broken yonder pouches. Y'all remember them? What a waste of my money. You gave us arguments that should have been TED Talks. You gave us enough stories that future scholars will hear them and think we're making them up. We're not. Every single one happened, unfortunately. And somehow, through all the chaos, all of the laughter, all of the drama, and all of the moments that made your teachers need deep breathing exercises, something incredible happened. You grew up. The young people sitting in front of me are not the same young people who walked through our doors 4 years ago. They're not even the same young people I met 2 years ago. I've watched scholars who doubted themselves become leaders, class presidents even. I've watched young people who weren't sure about their future leave with college acceptances, full rides even, right, Madison? Military commitments, the United States Army National Guard, right, Ricky? Careers, certifications, scholarships, and plans. I've watched you become who you were always meant to be. And that's why today will be emotional. Because for 4 years, you've been the responsibility of Jalen Rose Leadership Academy. For the last 2 years, you've been mine. You've been our headaches. You've been our entertainment. You've been our reason for needing extra coffee. But you've also been our joy. You've made us laugh. You've challenged us. You've humbled us. You've reminded us why this work matters. Class of 2026, I am unbelievably proud of you. Yep. And it is not because you are perfect. Because you're not. And it's not. I heard that, Rodney. And it is not because you've never made mistakes. I have documentation. But it's because every time life challenged you, you kept going. And because despite all the reasons, I should probably be relieved that you're graduating, the truth is, I am going to miss y'all. No, I wasn't gonna cry. I wasn't about to do that, so I wasn't. I'm gonna miss an entire class yelling Jazzy Pop, or Big J. I'm gonna miss an entire class that knows what it looks like when I say rep your set. Y'all want me to do it? Yeah. JRLA is better because y'all were here. Your teachers are better because they taught you, and I am better because I had the privilege of being your principal. Congratulations, class of 2026. Welcome to your commencement ceremony. This morning, the class address is going to be given by Saikia Lee, who is the executive director of Detroit College Access Network. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. I'm like a pastor. Don't make me come out there. Good morning, everyone. That was my professional greeting. Now, my Detroit greeting, what up, though? All right. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't have no funny stories. I'm AKA, I can do that gang sign. That's about it. Okay. To the graduates, to the families, the educators, supporters, to the entire Jalen Rose leadership team and community, to Principal Allen and Dr. Rose. I wrote a speech too. Everybody on the stage wrote a speech, but I'm going to truncate mine because if I talk too long, your mama's name gonna be like, why y'all put that lady up there? But to the class of 2026, today is a day that many of you have been working towards since preschool, since kindergarten. It represents the late nights, the early mornings, the challenges you thought that you would not overcome, but you did. And many of times, people are going to talk to you about the end of an era, the end of a chapter, but I see today a little differently. I think of it as a blank slate because your story is still being written. Hang on to that. One of the things I wish someone told me 26 years ago when I was 18, I know I look good for my age. When I was in your seat, I thought that everybody had everything figured out. And I was coming from a first-generation low-income home, and I experienced homelessness my senior year. So when I got to college, I was like, oh, these people gotta have it figured out, and I don't have a plan. So I wanna talk to you today about those unexpected turns, because as much as you think everything is gonna go okay, you know life doesn't always work that way. When I got to Eastern Michigan University, I was there to study nursing with me and my homegirls. There was a new TV show out at the time, ER, for the 80s and 70s babies. And I was along my way, and one day I got to a cadaver lab. Y'all know what that is? A dead person was on the table, and I said, hold your mule, I don't want to touch dead people. So I switched my major to communications, and people laughed, and they were like, what are you going to do with that? And I said, ooh, what am I going to do with that? But my major in communications took me on to working with homeless students at a teen shelter in Ann Arbor, where I worked with the Lost Boys of Sudan. It took me to Eastern Michigan University to work in the financial aid office in Wayne State. It took me to be one of the most sought after homeless education professionals in the country. I worked with President Obama. I had the honor and privilege of writing legislation, and I was someone who took political science 3 times in college, unexpected turns. I am not an athlete like Dr. Rose, but I got to work with Sports Illustrated for 3 months on a story featuring Kevin Durant. I am not a singer. Well, I am an alto. Now I ain't gonna sing for y'all. But I got to work with Rolling Stone magazine. Eventually, I went on to work with Colin Kaepernick, not once but twice, on his education initiatives. And 2 years ago, I received a call from the Biden-Harris White House, letting me know that I was the recipient of a Lifetime Achievement Award for volunteering. And I was just doing the Lord's work, helping my community, the young girl from the ghetto that went off to be a nurse, but she became a communicator. So I say to you today, be willing to step into those turns and those pivots. Now, many commencement folk aren't going to ask you to take out your phone, but I see y'all snapping selfies over here. The girlie's cute. Take out your phones, please. Oblige me. Take out your phones. Take them out. Take them out. I have an Android, so I don't know. I go to my notes section, whatever that means in iPhone world. Please do that. Take out your phones. I might have had a prize for the first person. I was going to give somebody $500, but don't nobody want no money up in here. Oh, okay, all right, okay. You in the front, Mr. Red, you wasn't gonna take, okay, but take out your phones. I want you to write today's date. And I want you to write, my story is yet to be written. Because today is an accomplishment, it doesn't define you. But I believe some of your best days are yet to come. And that may look like you getting your degree. That may look like you being in the armed forces. That may look like you going on to accomplish something you've never done before. Looking back at my 18-year-old self, I realized the moments I spent worrying about whether I was on the right path, it was wasted energy. It was the moments where I could go back and know that I could rewrite my story. And for you, simply keep turning the page, because your best days are yet to come. Class of 2026, congratulations. I can't wait to see what you do.
Thanks. One more time for Miss Saikia Lee. Okay, I am now going to introduce our valedictorian. All right, but we got to do that again after I say his name. So, good warm up. Join me in welcoming our valedictorian, Amor Summers Jr.
All right. Before we begin, I want to thank all of our past and present teachers, families, and mentors who pushed us to achieve such success. This, despite the rough start, I want to thank Principal Jasmine as well, guiding us toward guiding us toward success through her leadership. And last, I can't forget the founder himself, Jalen Rose, who has also been impactful through his leadership. We've come far, we truly have, as students, as leaders, and as a family. Through it all, we stayed resilient and made it through together. Freshman year, I used to come to class isolating myself instead of socializing. But now, senior year, I look around and I see a family that I never knew I had. Through conversations with many of you, I realized I wasn't the only one who once felt disconnected. Looking back at it now, we can see how much we've grown, not only as individuals, but together. Individually, I have also seen immense growth from all of you. When I look at you all, I see various unique personalities and the sparks of light that portray your skills and talent. And you know, if I got the spotlight, then I have to share it with you all too. Today, I want to recognize you all for the talent you displayed. Alyssa Marbury, Anaya Davis, Sheree Harris, Deshaun Williams, Williams Edwards, Xavier Ellich, and Xavier Ellis. I want to commend you future artists for the incredible artistic talent that you have displayed. Creating art so unique and beautifully crafted that it takes months or even years to imitate. Next, I have to mention our dedicated athletes, members of the baseball, basketball, cheer, cross country, and track team. I want to take a moment to recognize the commitment and effort, whether you play the sport out of your passion or to represent the school. Your commitment will inspire the next generation of athletes to come. Another group that I want to recognize, and this one is special to me, the JRLA Songbirds, a class full of stunning voices that shows the talent in music is still alive. Alyssa Marbury, Amarty Patton, Anaya Davis, Sheree Harris, Dekaya Ali, Carlin Abner Jr., Mariah Baldwin, Nevaeh Johnson, and Trevion Parker. Through the auditioning, rehearsing, and all the times we shared in vocal music, I can say that our class was truly special. And I encourage you all to use your talent to inspire and change the world one day. I also want to recognize our student government and student representatives who served as a voice of the student body, showing their leadership and commitment to the school. We got Sierra Gee and Messiah Bethel, our president and vice president over there. We got Dekaya Ali, Darrell Mann, Chloe Parker, Martez Rich, Ricky Claxton III, and Tony Crawford. You all have not only led, but represented our class perfectly with your leadership, fearlessness, and integrity. When you walk out of these doors, I have no doubt, wherever you go, you will continue to lead and represent. And now, I want to mention two more outstanding individuals to me personally. First up, we have Jordan Martin Samuels. The only person who I would say could match the leadership of our president despite not being in the student government. Jordan has time and time again shown how he's willing to fight for what's right, my bad. With several petitions and events that will always be remembered in the JRLA culture. And lastly, my best friend, day one, and brother, Caden Douglas. Who has stuck with me since our elementary days, and now here we are. We made it, brother. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna make y'all stand up for this part. Now, class of 2026, please stand up. Despite the journey it took, we made it to our first finish line and evolved over the years. When I first arrived to Jalen Rose, I saw a class full of people I decided I had no interest in talking to anyone, and now, 3 years later, we are not only friends, but a family. No matter where life takes us after today, we will always be the class of 2026. Resilient, talented, small, but unforgettable. My name is Amor Summers, valedictorian of the class of 2026. I love you all and wish you nothing but the best. Thank you.
Amor said y'all can sit down. One more time for Amor, our valedictorian. I'm not gonna lie, Kate, and that look like we made it. Ooh, it almost took me out. So like, whoo, that was good. I am extremely excited to introduce to you all our co-founder, who helped make the school possible alongside Jalen Rose. Please join me in welcoming Michael Carter.
That's scary. Good morning. Good morning. So good morning, JRLA class of 2026 graduates, family members, JRLA board and staff, and my dear partner, friend and founder of JRLA, Jalen Rose. Good morning. If my memory serves me, this is our 11th graduation class. And I will share with you, at the end of the day, I've seen Jalen excited about 12th. So I said stand corrected. Thank you, Jalen. But our 12th graduating class, and I've seen Jalen being excited at every graduation class. And this is really a big deal. I don't think I've seen him as excited as he has been like this morning and with your class. I think that says something. So hats off to you, 2026 graduates. So I am extremely pleased as co-founder of the school to be with you on this incredible and noteworthy day. Graduates, as you embark on this next chapter, never, ever forget from where in which you come. Let me repeat that. Never, ever forget from where in which you come. You are proud and bold Detroiters who the world respects for their toughness, resilience, independence, and intelligence. And so as you resist the urge, and it's critical, to compare yourself to others, let me share with you, stay focused on becoming the absolute best vision of yourself. Never allow anyone to diminish your ability to accomplish remarkable things. Always keep moving forward, and along the way, you'll come to face challenges because in pursuit of excellence, achieving success is hard. And keep in mind, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So what makes people successful? It's heart, it's a belief in themselves, and the determination to never, ever, ever give up. So play the game of life, and be conscious of making your own rules. Be bold, be willing to take risks. Failure is part of the experience of life. It is. You're not going to always be successful at everything you do. But do not be embarrassed by failure. It is very much fluid. As an old Chinese proverb reminds us, failure is not falling down, but refusing to get up. So as I close, I want you to be ever thoughtful of giving back. And this is something I said every graduation class. Plant the seed, and if you were to talk about taking out your phone and putting in your notes, and maybe only one or two of you will do this, but if in fact we can impact it, never ever forgetting about giving back as Detroiters. Not only to the community, but also JRLA through its time. Give your time, give your talent, and at some point in time, your treasurer. At some point in time, you need to look at being financially supportive of our school. Your graduation today is a powerful demonstration of what can happen when a community comes together. It's a result of support, guidance, and encouragement, and care of many people who have nurtured you over the last 4 years or 2 years. So a special thanks and a shout out to your parents, to your grandparents, to your uncles, to your aunties, to your teachers, and a special thanks to, again, this amazing leader that's been with us for a short period of time, but it has made a difference. We truly, again, have always thought this is not about just trying to be the best school in Detroit. It's being the best school in Michigan. It's being the best school in the entire world. It was never about us. And so, again, there's a lot of people that have touched you. I also want to say a special out to, in fact, the people who, in fact, serve on our board. People like Dennis Archer. People like Shauna Forbes. A person who has given a tremendous amount of love and support to this organization. A guy by the name of Dean Brody. These people, in fact, again, you might not know, but they played a major role in terms of us getting to where we are. I'm a business guy, so I think in terms of numbers. We couldn't have the success that we've had without having their support. I also want to say that, again, at the end of the day, we had someone that had a vision of trying to get to where we are now. And that's, again, my dear friend and partner, Jalen Rose. But he could not, in fact, have gotten to this point without having a support person who, in fact, has been there since the beginning, and that's Michelle Rossetti. So I want to suggest we give her a round of applause. Principal Allen, again, I've talked about your leadership and how it's made a difference. Because leadership is everything. You don't have the right leader, you cannot succeed. I don't care what it is. You just can't. Making widgets, having a great football team, having a successful business. Leadership is everything. It's experience and integrity, it's honesty, and again, it's communication. And so I've seen a number of people who, in fact, have been part of our staff. And we just thank you. I really mean that. I really do. So let me leave you with one of my favorite quotes. Don't follow the path. Don't follow the path. Go where there is no path and begin the trail. I wish each and every one of you success. So proud of you folks. Again, I live in Tennessee, but I don't miss many graduations. And it makes my heart just beat at 1,000 beats a minute to see this celebration. We expect a lot out of you. We really do. And I also don't want to not say to, again, when you talk about, again, the financial commitments, Platinum Equity, who are in the audience today, these have been sponsors for our school for many years. And so we tip our hat to you, Platinum Equity, all of your staff. So good luck. I hope I didn't go too long. Jaguars, and go there, go and make us proud. Congratulations.
It sounds like y'all were reading ahead on the program. Y'all want me to call up Madam President? Okay. It sounds like it. Please join me in welcoming our class president, Sierra G.
Good morning to the JRLA class of 2026. We have reached a milestone that not every high schooler in Detroit gets to face, which is graduating high school. In the words of Jalen Rose, this is the real Detroit, the Detroit they don't show on the news. And he was right. The Detroit they show on the news isn't filled with young people who wake up before the sun rises at 7 in the morning. To wake up every morning, catch buses all the way from the east side, and still show up every day chasing a dream. The Detroit that they don't show is sitting in these seats today wearing caps and gowns. Over the last 4 years, whether we started here or not, we've carried the weight of expectations, challenges, and uncertainty. We have sacrificed sleep, pushed through setbacks, and learned how to keep going even when the path in front of us wasn't clear. Today is not a celebration of what we've done just yet. It's more so a celebration of what we're going to do and who we will become. Some of us are headed to 4-year universities, some of us to 2-year community colleges, trade schools, apprenticeships, the military, or going directly into our career paths. In front of me sit future nurses, teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, technicians, artists, and leaders sitting here. Whatever path we choose, these last 4 years have proven that we are more than capable of what the world expects from us. When we first walked through the doors of JRLA, many of us were strangers. We came from different neighborhoods, different backgrounds, and different experiences. But along the way, we found friendship, we found community, and we found our first core value, which is family. Together, we celebrated victories, survived disappointments, and learned lessons that could never be taught from a textbook. And if we're being honest, we know our journey wasn't always smooth. Our junior year tested us in ways we didn't expect. We experienced change, loss, uncertainty, and growing pains. We lost teachers, staff members, administrators, and classmates who had been important to our lives. For many of us, it felt like the foundation beneath us was shifting. That uncertainty eventually led to one of the most memorable moments of our high school career, the protest. It wasn't from a place of anger. It was from a place of fear. We were afraid of losing the people who had guided us, afraid of losing traditions and relationships we made along the way, and things that made JRLA feel like a home. We were afraid that the future that we had imagined for ourselves was changing right before our eyes. At the time, many of us believed we knew exactly what the school needed. But one of the adulthood lessons that we learned is that leadership often looks different from the inside than it does on the outside. As we've grown, we've come to understand that some decisions are not made because they are popular, but because they're necessary. We've learned that caring about people sometimes means making difficult decisions. We've learned that leadership is not about being liked every day, but it's about being committed to what you want every day. And looking back now, we see something that we couldn't see then. Even during the moments where we disagreed, questioned decisions, or pushed back, there were people in front of us fighting for us. The adults at JRLA challenged us because they cared about us. They held us accountable because they believed we were capable of greatness. They refused to lower the bar because they knew we could rise to meet it. That's love, leadership, and that's the reason why we're here today. Our school has taught us more than algebra, literature, and science. It has taught us family, respect, excellence, and determinations. In the words of Tony, on for it. Those values are not just words painted on the wall, but they've become a part of who we are and will carry these 4 core values into adulthood. And if these last 4 years have showed us anything, it's that we can endure everything. So take time now. I want you to breathe. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of the early mornings, the late nights, the obstacles you overcame, the person you became. Because while many people helped us along the way, and we want to give them credit, you were the one who kept showing up. You did the hard part for yourself. So dream boldly, lead courageously, love deeply, and never allow anyone to tell you what you cannot become. My name is Sierra G, and this is Madam President signing out.
It's so good, y'all. I see. Demarion, you crying? You crying? You crying, Michaela? Okay, I see you crying. Get them some tissue. Y'all, we almost there. I am extremely excited to introduce Dennis Archer Jr., who is not only the founder and chairman of 1642 Ventures, but he is also a board member, a very, very active board member here. Please join me in welcoming Dennis Archer Jr.
Jasmine doesn't always like how active I am on the board, but it's in everybody's best interest. Well, good morning, everyone. To the families, the teachers, the mentors, the faculty, the board, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Congratulations. And I would be remiss if I did not say, like my colleague, for those of y'all who are from Detroit, what up, though? Today is special for me personally. I've had the privilege of watching this school grow from an idea into a movement. And I've had the privilege of watching my friend, my little brother, younger brother, Jalen Rose, pour his heart into creating opportunities for young people right here in Detroit. This school was built on a belief that greatness exists in every zip code, a belief that talent is universal even when opportunity is not, and a belief that your circumstances do not get the final say over your future. And graduates, I need you to hear me clearly today. Never confuse where you come from with where you are capable of going. Because history has already shown us what can happen when people from Detroit refuse to let limitations define them. Think about Berry Gordy. He started with a small loan from his family and built Motown right here in Detroit. At the time, people didn't believe black artists could dominate mainstream music around the world. But Berry Gordy believed it. And because he believed it, and because he was willing to work for it, the world heard the voices of legends: Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, Marvin Gaye, and Smokey Robinson. That's Detroit. Not just talent, vision, discipline, and persistence. And that same greatness lives inside all of you sitting here today. Now let me share something equally as important. Success is not built in comfort. Success is built in the moments when you are tired, but keep going. When you are discouraged, but you keep going. When nobody is clapping for you yet, but you keep going anyway. People see success after it becomes visible, but they don't see the sacrifice that came first. They see championships from LeBron and Kobe. They don't see the years of discipline behind them. They see the empire built by Jay-Z. They don't always see the hardship he had to overcome to build it. They see the business, the wealth, and the influence from Michigan's Magic Johnson. But they don't see the preparation, learning, and vision it took to transition from an athlete to an entrepreneur. And that's why I want you to leave with this principle. Do what's hard now so life becomes easier later. Because life has a way of collecting its debt. If you avoid discipline now, you may face struggle later. But if you embrace discipline now, you create options later. The discipline to study, the discipline to save money, the discipline to protect your reputation, the discipline to stay focused when distractions surround you, the discipline to keep showing up when quitting would be easier. That discipline becomes freedom. Now, some of you are headed to college, military service, skilled trades, and every one of those paths can lead to greatness. Never let anybody make you feel small because your journey looks different from somebody else's. This country needs entrepreneurs, electricians, welders, engineers, soldiers, creators, and it needs leaders now more than ever. There is honor in building life with your hands, your mind, and your character. And as you move forward, remember this: your success is not just about you. Every door you walk through, Michael Carter, is a door you can hold open for somebody else. That's what leadership really is. And that's what this school stands for. And when I think about what else, Jalen, JRLA stands for, I think of the J is a journey beyond your circumstances. The R, rise through discipline and resilience. The L, I'm going to ask you to lead with integrity and purpose. And the A, achieve success by helping others rise with you. And graduates, one day, years from now, people will look at your life and they will see success. They may see the business you built, the family you raised, the lives you changed, the barriers you broke. But what they will never fully see are the nights you kept believing when things got hard. The moments you chose discipline over distraction, faith over fear, purpose over excuses. That is where greatness is born. So today, as you leave this chapter and enter the next one, I want you to remember this. You are not defined by your obstacles. You are not limited by your environment. You are not disqualified by your past. You come from a city that always knows how to rise. And now it is your turn. Congratulations, class of 2026. We believe in you. We are proud of you. And your story is just getting started. Let's go.
I got you. Shout out to the grandparents. All right. Before we present the diplomas, the class of 2026 spent a little bit of time thinking about the most impactful teacher and the most impactful staff member this year. And so we want to present them on behalf of the class of 2026 exactly who they wanted to be acknowledged. So we are going to announce here the class of 2026's Teacher of the Year. And I know y'all like, come on, because we need to take pictures of our kids. We got folks lining up here, like they ready with their cameras out. So here we go. Class of 2026 voted, and what they said was, Jasmine, the Teacher of the Year this year is Charvez Wesley. Yeah, don't hug. You got it. Okay, put a picture. It's a nice little award too. It got his name on it. Y'all, it's fancy. They also though voted for the staff member of the year. So somebody who could have been a teacher or not a teacher, but somebody deserving who they thought was extremely impactful for them. And so when I asked them to vote for staff member of the year, the class of 2026 told me, Jasmine, you better recognize Tiana Newby. They think they grown now calling you Tiana. I gotta let y'all know 2026, the inside joke here was that Wingate was like, I know I got that one in the bag. They love Uncle Wingate. But it's a good segue to what we about to do next, what everybody came here for. So please join me in welcoming DeMarcus Wingate and Tamika McCombs because they will present the diplomas.
Are you ready? Carlin Abner Jr. Dakaya Ali. Mariah Baldwin. Messiah Bethel. Marie Boyd.
Christian Brock. Jade Brown. Kimari Brown. LaShawn Brown. Demarion Brown Bino.
Michaela Burnett. Kaylin Carver. Mackenzie Chatham. Ricky Claxton III. Michaela Collins.
Tony Crawford. Brianna Cutler. Demaya Davenport. Aaron Davis. Anaya Davis.
Lamero Davis. Jordan Doss. Caden Douglas. William Edwards Jr. Xavier Elledge.
Xavier Ellis. Desmond Farr. Nevaeh Foreman. Amira Garcia. Heaven Gates.
Sierra G. Antonio Glenn. Trayvon Green. Sheree Harris. Joseph Henderson.
Jordan Hightower. Donovan Hines. Dewan Holmes. Naima Hoskins. Brooklyn Jackson.
Imari Johnson. Nevaeh Johnson. Zaire Johnson. Michaela Jones Greer. Marlana Kennedy.
Madison King. Rico Lee. Joseph Lagarde. Xavier Lockhart. Keyshawn Long.
Darrell Mann Jr. Jaquez Mann. Alyssa Marbury. Lamar Martin Jr. Precious Martin.
Jalen Martin Samuels. Jordan Martin Samuels. Peyton McFarland. Teron Menace. Julius Newsom.
Kaylee Odom. Chloe Parker. Travion Parker. Amari Patton. Amari Pulley.
Martez Rich. Dakari Ruffin. Brooklyn Seegers. Jalen Senegal. Rayshawn Simpson.
So we about to say happy birthday right now. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to Dale. Happy birthday to Dale. Say it again. Happy birthday to Dale. Happy birthday to Dale. Yeah.
If you know, you know. Olivia Smith Nelson! Rodney Steele Jr. Amar Summers Jr. Delano Tompkins Jr. Adrian Vines.
Kamaya Washington. Deshaun Williams. Aiden Williams, Ajim. Last but definitely not least, Jakari Young. Please give it up for all the 2026 JRLA graduates. Graduates. The turning of the tassel. Oh, hold on. Yeah, wait.
Yep, class of 2026.
Class of 2026.
Hold on, let them get their stuff on. You see the photographer?
Yeah. I'm trying. All right. Okay. Graduates. Okay. Okay, guys.
The turning of the tassel is a symbolic tradition marking our transition from students to graduates. It represents the hard work, perseverance, and accomplishments that brought us to this moment. On behalf of the class of 2026, I invite all graduates to move your tassels from the right and to the left. Yes, yes. All of y'all. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it! We did it, man. Love y'all, man. I see y'all too. Love y'all, man. Peace.
Jalen, you ready? Wait, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Huh? Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. I know, I'm sorry. Don't. we still have to pronounce you as graduates, y'all.
Jalen.
It's not me who's gonna pronounce you as graduates this year, y'all. It's Jalen Rose. Yeah. Y'all join me in welcoming our founder, Jalen Rose. You know what you're saying?
Yeah, I got about a power vested in me thing.
You got it?
The power vested in me thing.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I would be the school founder. The first thing that comes to my mind is like a Jay-Z lyric. And it's about black excellence. And then he says, like Wu-Tang, my seed, marry his seed, marry his seed. That's how we keep Wu-Tang money all up in the family. And that's what we are. And a couple of y'all go catch what I just put down when y'all in the car and y'all talking to your parents, your uncles, and be like, oh, I get it. And I'm so proud of this class. I'm just so happy that Ricky's not going to be doing 60 in the 25 zone anymore. You know, or Tony just grabbing my car keys going to get size 15s out of my car. Or Sierra G just bossing me around, telling me what I need to do at the ice cream truck. You know? But in all honesty, I just want you guys to really understand this. This is one of the most important days of your life. There are not too many days, not prom, I love prom, but it ain't graduation. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, everybody in here that has ever graduated from anything got a diploma at their mama house or grandma house right now. Right now. This is a seminal moment in you guys' life. And I want to congratulate you for your excellence, for your discipline, for your determination, for your sacrifice, for your leadership, for your intellect, for your flyness. Ain't we fly? Look at these hats. Look, we just fly for no reason in Detroit. That's what I love about this city. I want to thank all of our staff members. If you're a staff member, please stand up. Jasmine, our incredible leader, please stand up. I know you don't like to be acknowledged, but please give it up for our entire staff. Mr. North, you've been with us since day one. You and your family, we love and appreciate you. Thank you. Our staff is so incredible. Don't tell anybody JRLA has become a daycare. You know, And I love that so much. You know why I love that? It reminds me that you guys are a part of a safe, learning, loving environment. And that's the most important thing. Also, any board members, I saw Dean Brody, Dennis Archer did a terrific job speaking. Any board members, please stand and be acknowledged. Because I got to tell y'all a secret. If we don't write or raise money, we don't have a school. Let me say that for the people in the back. If we don't write or raise money, we don't have school. This gentleman right here, Michael Carter, has done donated millions of dollars for y'all to be educated. Him and his wife, Pam, I love you, my brother. Thank you. I'm very grateful for you. And I want to make sure that we understand what's happening today is very important. I want each of the scholars, please, to turn around again and acknowledge your parents, your aunties, your grandparents, your uncles, the people that have wiped you when you were crying tears, the person that gave you encouragement when you didn't feel like you can do it, the person that's taking you to school at 8 in the morning in February in the middle of winter. Thank you. And before I close, I actually have a professional responsibility that I need to do. Very important. And also I want to thank our community partners. I want to thank Platinum Equity. Please give it up. And my brother Tom Gores and the Detroit Pistons. Henry Ford Health. So let me tell you guys the plan. In 27-28, our goal is to turn the 15,000 Trojan facility into what we're considering a lower school. So that's going to be 6, 7, and 8. And once I write or raise this $25 million and beg Michael to write a check, we're going to turn 8 Mile in Mendota, right behind Burger King. That's going to be our new high school. Oh yeah, we doing things. And we've graduated over 1,000 scholars, including you guys. We're completing our 15th school year. Not 1, not 5, not 10, our 15th school year, which is incredible. And so I want to thank all of our sponsors and our corporate partners. I saw Bishop Ellis. I love you, appreciate you. Sheriff Washington's in the building. Thank you for pulling up when we need you. Thank you to Forgotten Harvest. Each Wednesday we feeding families. Thank you, Mr. Wingate. And also our Fate Mentoring Program. Please give it up for Kuhu, Dave, and the team. They've been with us since day one. And now, dun, 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 dun. By the power vested in me, and I don't know why a kid that grew up on 6 Mile and Green Lawn, 12th and Gladstone, Puritan and Apple-Line gets this honor. But I have this honor, and I'm going to make sure I read it word for word because Michelle is going to kill me. By the power vested in me, that's me, that's who, me. Yes, boss up. It's a perfect day to boss up. It's just a perfect day to boss up. So by the power vested in me, by the state of Michigan and the board of directors of the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy, I proudly pronounce that the scholars, not y'all too fly to just be students. Y'all scholars. Having met all graduation requirements. You hear this? All graduation requirements. No shortcuts. We ain't taking no shortcuts. Jasmine is not having it. We not having no shortcuts. You have met all graduation requirements and are now, y'all official, are now officially graduates of the class of 2026. Graduates of 2026. Give it up for them. Getting up at 8 in the morning in the middle of winter.
I worked my whole life for this one. Another one. DJ Khaled.
So here's what we're going to do next. Okay, graduates. Graduates. Hold on, graduates. Hold on, graduates. I want to tell you a secret. Make sure you guys stay so we can get a great picture of you guys and celebrate y'all the right way. So please just stay where you guys are so we can take an amazing picture of you guys. So this is legacy, legacy, legacy. We're going to make sure we bring you guys on the stage so your families can celebrate you, so we can love on you, and we can get an incredible picture with everyone. You entered as learners, you exit as leaders. And I just want to say congratulations, class of 2026. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Legacy, 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 legacy. Black excellence. We're going to let them see. Legacy, 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 legacy.
DJ
Actually, I know what I'm gonna do.
We the best music. I worked my whole life for this one. Another one. DJ Khaled. Shining, yeah. All of this winning, I've been losing my mind. Oh, hold on. Don't try to slow me down. Hold on. Don't try to slow me down. The nine to make a fool for it. You gon' need a natural when I lose the boy. Ratchet, you a tool, the boy. Mama say I'm tripping, daddy say I'm tripping. Not talking dirty, but my lips so clean. I'm a body like a bumper car sticker. Better make it smile when you see that big pull up. Money don't make me happy, and a fella can't make me fancy. We smiling for a whole nother reason. It's all smiles through our 4 seasons. Shining, yeah. All of this winning, I've been losing my mind. Oh, hold on. Don't try to slow me down. Hold on. Don't try to slow me down. I dropped the top out the coupe. They try to get at me, ooh. They say I'm sweet just like you. Yeah. Said everything young, yeah. Petty, I've been winning steady. Yes, all up on your grill, little boy. Popping off after my thought, yeah, boy. Came on 97, winning 20 years, boy. All is good, I don't feel bad for it. Yeah, when you see me smile, you can't be mad at it. Yeah, money don't make me happy, and a fella can't make me fancy. We smiling for a whole other reason. It's all smiles through all 4 seasons. Shining, yeah. All of this winning, I've been losing my mind. Oh, hold on. Don't try to slow me down. Try to hold me down. Hey.
Another one.
Make a way. One ain't enough, I need two. That night I mixed the ace with the deuce. Hit a triple-double in the garden. Held on my left wrist like I'm Harden. Ran to the dealer, bought twin Mercedes. The European trucks for the twin babies. Don't let me have a son, I'm a fool. Send them to school and on my juice. I want a boy and girl to fight for truth. Whatever God give me, I'm cool. I've been winning so long, it's like alchemy. I've been playing cards with the house money. 21 Grammys, I'm a savage nigga. 21 Grammys, I'm a savage nigga. I should even work back with niggas. 12 solo albums, all platinum, nigga.